Getting into some of these topics, man.
For not serving her man.
Hey, man.
That's how I handshake.
So we gotta spin the block on Dan Schneider. We gotta spin the block on Dan Schneider.
Ain't no spinning the block. That nigga gotta get assassinated, bro.
Brian Peck, we need to spin the block on these guys, man.
Bro, why am I under a rock?
You don't know who Dan
You
Schneider
know what's
is?
going on?
No.
Okay, so let me give.
Brian, who?
So,
Brian Peck.
are you familiar?
Brian Peck. You familiar with Drake and Josh?
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's a controversy going on because there's a documentary called Quiet on Set.
Yep.
And basically it's documenting like sexual assault and abuse that happened to Nickelodeon stars when they were children.
Brian did that shit to niggas.
So Brian Peck was a vocal coach, a dialect coach, and he sexually assaulted Drake Bell. And he was on the documentary and he was saying like it was some nasty stuff that he did to this man.
Which one is Drake?
The following joke, from the unnamed cast member, as funny as it was, is too edgy even for this program. So to avoid getting flogged in the streets, here is something more tame. A koala eating a leaf. That lil nigger is a cutie patootie. Now back to the show.
Like this dude was working underneath Disney. This dude was working underneath like a lot of. So this dude was like.
So he was with everybody.
Dude was pilling up numbers. He got 16 months when he got caught.
That's not enough.
That's really not enough,
16
man.
months as a pedophile, bro. But like Kamala Harris will give me the death penalty if I got caught with weed. It's
I was
just like
just talking about
the
how
judicial system is so
It'd
weird.
be the most funny looking, like low maintenance ass, like people who be the most. They be the most bold, bruh. Look at this nigga, man. He probably had money though. What he gonna like? He probably was one of the niggas like who they gonna believe? Like
Yeah.
Well, I mean, from what I seen too, like obviously it wasn't just Drake that he was like assaulting. Like if you remember Miranda Cosgrove from iCarly, like you know that she was in that particular aspect too. And not Sam Puckett, what's her name?
Jeanette
McCurdy, shit like that too. And then you start watching some of the shows like iCarly and shit like that. You start getting real like weirded out. Like whoever played Gibby from iCarly, he was always with his shirt off.
Yeah.
And
or there was a part where like Ariana Grande like was in like a 2-piece and she was like pouring water on herself. And it's just like, and the thing is like that stuff makes you look at the show differently now.
Way different.
Because it's like, yeah, because this is coming from someone who like, it would be impossible for you to ruin a show for me, because a lot of times I'm like, whatever, I can detach one from the other. But I will say this, and this is going to be a controversy. This is probably the Jack Daniels that's speaking. If this dude, Brian Peck, was caught and convicted for raping Drake Bell, and then got employed on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, then I don't want to hear people talk about R. Kelly ever again. Straight up. No, come on, let's keep it real. I'm not excusing anything that R. Kelly did, but it's just like R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, anybody. I'm not excusing anything. But the thing is that people will try to like come after you and be like, oh, well, you listen to his music and he shouldn't be touring and we should be boycotting his stuff. This dude got a job from one of the biggest conglomerates on the planet after he was imprisoned for 16 months for raping a minor.
Part of it's a race issue when you think about it.
Bro, I'm telling you,
that's
bro.
what
Like,
I was just finna say. They should be pulling that, bro. Because if you look at the Bill Cosby and the R. Kelly situation, like they got more time too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, and these women, like, granted, like R. Kelly, he did some outlandish shit, and some of them were young.
My nigga, he said this is gonna listen, bro. This nigga on the interview was just like, they said I hard it. Why would I do that?
He said that.
R. Kelly.
Remember that interview?
Somebody sent me something on my phone and it said that I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie?
He said a hog tie. I don't even know where I could buy a hog. Where can I get a hog from?
Right.
Don't they live in Africa? Isn't that the thing from the Lion King?
Oh
It's just
my
like,
God, bro.
excuse me. No, that dude, R. Kelly, he said when he was asked, do you like teenagers? And he was like, when you say teenage, how old are we talking?
Do you like teenage girls? When you say teenage, how old are we talking? Girls who are teenagers.
I love that interviewer's face when he said that. He was like, Girls who are teenagers, sir.
Right, like
how more specific do you want me to get?
I think he looked at R. Kelly like, I can't save you after this. Right? I can't save you.
I was on your side.
I tried to.
What's that movie? Well, not Juice. Was it Juice? Or which one was it? Menace to Society. When he's like, hey, you know you fucked up, right?
Exactly,
Yeah, bro.
Like,
When he's sitting there in the dark dimming lights, he's like, you know you done fucked up, right?
man,
He just keeps saying it over and over again. He's just like, hey.
So you went to the store at 9:15. Yeah, I think it was. So you definitely entered the store at 8:15. Yeah, I think it was 8:15. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right?
Stupid, bro. That definitely, dude definitely fucked up with that comment, bro. I seen that, I was like, bro, nigga, we giving you the chance to make things right with your own voice.
Simple answer was no.
Your first follow up after the interview, like when the interview starts, that's your follow up. When you talk.
See, I think it's really interesting when you look at the parallels, because if this dude, like, it kind of goes to show like where the morality lies as far as like talent and like and what's right and wrong. Because when R. Kelly got in trouble
And just straight up money.
all of these artists were just like, oh, well, I have a daughter and this is disgusting. A lot like Chance the Rapper and Jada Pinkett, and a lot of these people were coming out and pointing their finger at him. But I'm like, but you guys knew about this for quite some time. So it's just like, so what changed? Because he got caught? Because he's not making you guys hits anymore?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
now if you act like you gotta act like you didn't know, even though you knew the whole time.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Be caught with that straight.
You realize, I'm gonna go on a small conspiracy theory. You realize that like R. Kelly is pretty quiet right now, right? Because P. Diddy is getting in trouble, and like he's just like, look, it's like that one meme. I don't. If I speak, I'm gonna get in big trouble. Because the thing is like, look, bro, small Alex Jones conspiracy rant. Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself, right? He did not kill himself. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he just magically decided to kill himself, and the cameras conveniently stopped working in the prison, and you guys can't find the CCTV footage ever. Like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? So R. Kelly realizing that, and he's like, dude, he's kind of like Denzel in Training Day. He's like, you gonna do this to me? He's like, bro, he could air out the whole clip, but it's just like, bro, if he does that,
Over with.
he could get killed. And he's just like, I just don't want to say anything.
But I mean,
Because like, bro, he's been in the industry for years, so he could say, he's seen a lot.
you know, it's probably niggas in there that was with the shits that he was with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably in the same vicinity, in the same building with some other females in another room.
You know what's wild is like I used to want to be on Nickelodeon as a kid, and now I see like people like Drake Bell, like, yeah, man, like this dude raped me in my sleep, and I'm just like, I don't think I always wanted to be on Nickelodeon and get slimed.
I wouldn't do that shit.
I'll say no.
I always wanted to be on Nickelodeon and get slimed, and now I'm just like, yeah, context.
Exactly.
Give me some context. Like,
I'm not doing that shit for slime time. Fuck.
yeah, the dude Brian Peck tried to see me like, hey yo, pause. Hey yo,
I'll go for that.
I don't go for that. Hey yo,
Damn.
what you doing,
bro.
fam? No Diddy.
Crazy. I didn't know he did that to him in his sleep, bro. Really got some.
Dude, and you can see that, like, you know, in certain clips, like when Dan Schneider is around like Miranda Cosgrove or Ariana Grande, and he puts like his arm and stuff like around them, you can just see that like they're just visibly uncomfortable. So you know something happened like behind closed doors. And you got to think especially for Miranda Cosgrove, she started doing that shit when she was like 11 or 12 years old.
You just see a picture of Dan Schneider now, bro. Like he has like a goatee. White people in goatees look so disgusting.
They just give off sexual
Like,
offender energy.
you gotta, if you a white dude and you can't grow a full beard,
Shave it.
Be baby face.
Shave it.
Just stay baby face, because if you try to grow what I have and you're white, you are going to look like a serial killer. Like,
listen, for white people, there's no in between. Either you're a serial killer, a rapist, or
a racist.
Or a racist.
You want our white power.
Yeah.
You know what this problem with this country is? It's Mexicans.
Our Mexican viewership will plummet, bro.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You see white dudes walking around with that little thing. It's just like, ah, bro.
You're watching this, and then it becomes about me again.
Right.
Put his phone down. Fuck it.
They're like, damn it, I get mentioned.
Black people thought we was in the same boat.
Exactly. I thought we were here to make fun of black people. Since when were we making fun of us?
Them niggas is tired of us too, y'all. Like, man.
Right, there's like whites and Mexicans in the same room. They're like, oh, they went after me. You too? They went after you too?
Stupid.